guess I should start out with just saying, today's going to be a good day, especially for Ceres PD and for Eric Gallegos, who's Gallegos. Thank you, Carissa. Who really isn't all that new to us, but he's going to be a new sworn police officer here. We're going to get right to work. His shift starts at 3, so nothing like waiting until the last minute to get you sworn in. Why don't you go ahead and come on up here, and I want to say a few things about you, but I want to have you introduce your family that you do have here.
This is my beautiful wife, Adeline.
Hello.
My dad, Hector.
Hello.
And my younger brother, Angel.
Hi.
So I understand your wife, you just recently got married, and you're wanting to be a teacher. And you work for the school district already at Ceres, and you live in Ceres, and you graduated from Ceres High. All right.
I'm grown.
That's right. You just happen to be in the millennial generation, which is Gen Y. I remember talking to Toby about this the other day. They typically like to have their own work schedule and do all this, kind of work when they want to. And that really doesn't fit in with being a police officer, so he doesn't really fit in this category of millennials, because I think he understands what it's going to take to work here at Ceres PD, to be a police officer, to be a full-time police officer. That's what it means. It's 24 hours. You have a responsibility, a certain responsibility, and even when you're off. So you don't just get off and get to do whatever you want to do sometimes, and it takes a lot of dedication, I think. So I think definitely you have it. You have grown up in Ceres. He went to Ceres High. He became a explorer with us for I think 4 years, and then he became an intern for Modesto. I don't really know what you did there, but you continued your lifelong pursuit here of being a police officer. We're certainly glad to have you. He went through the FTO program here as a reserve police officer, and he did it all for free. I mean, he committed his time here, worked basically full-time on an 11-hour shift, and went through everything he could do to get approved. And he just got out of that last week, and lo and behold, we have some positions here, and you certainly do deserve it. So we're going to get you sworn in. I think we'll do it over here on the flag. Do you have someone you want to pin your badge?
My wife.
It's probably a good choice. Come on up here, and I'll hand you his badge. When we get done, you can come up and there you go. Okay, so find my stuff here. Go ahead and raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Eric Gallegos, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. That's okay. I can say it again. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
I'll support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
Against all enemies.
Against all enemies.
Foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Constitution of the United States.
To the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
That I take this obligation freely.
I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservation or
Purpose of evasion.
purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully
That I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
discharge the duties we're about to enter.
All right, congratulations. Okay, so post regulations, Peace Officer Standards and Training, California. They have regulations, and I've started doing this. Basically talks about the code of ethics to ensure that all peace officers are fully aware of their responsibilities to maintain their own integrity and that of their agency. every peace officer during basic training or at the time of appointment shall be administered the law enforcement code of ethics as prescribed in Regulation 1013. So what I'm going to do right now is ask that you read this out loud to everyone. It is the code of ethics. I made it in great big print just in case.
Those were the days.
As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve mankind, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence and disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all men to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all, maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others, develop self-restraint, honest in thought and deed in both my personal and official life. I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature that is confined to me in my official capacity will be kept ever secret unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudice, animosities, or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime and with the relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith, and I accept it as a public trust to be held as long as I am true to the ethics of the police service. I constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement.
Not bad for a Ceres high grad, huh?
I just want to say thank you, for the city, the department, for the opportunity to be here. Like Chief said, I've been here an explorer. My whole life I wanted to be in this position, and it took a lot of dedication, hard work, and sacrifice to get here. I want to thank my dad, my brother, my wife for the support and everything they've done for me. Definitely want to thank all the officers here, all the advice they've given me, when I was an explorer, letting me write out what I've learned from them, especially the FTOs here. Great job. They helped me throughout everything. So I just want to, thank everybody here, and those who are not here, other family members too. Big thanks to them. I'm just glad to be here, and I'm ready to work.
Great. Well, congratulations, Eric. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming today and supporting us as well. Thank everyone else. We do have cakes and pies in the back for everyone, or cookies and punch. So please hang out, stick around for a little while. I'm going to have Eric sign this right here, and thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know, man. They just gave a big one. They did.
More mafia continues.
You got a big one, right?
You got a big one.
Go again.